What's up, guys? Wobbly Rick, coming to you for a short announcement. Well, it's not really going to be short. It's probably be like maybe 10 minutes long. But overall, in general, this announcement indicates that I've been playing the Alpha 20. I decided to play the Alpha 20 for a little while because I had to get everything situated in order to make decent content. However, this isn't exactly situated. The general standing of the parameter that I'm living in is rather redundant and is still prone to, well, completely being annihilated in just a few hits. The difficulty is on insane, however, because how bad it turned out at the very beginning, the difficulty is still on insane, and even with good armor, I'm still getting slapped around. So, yeah, I'm gonna die a lot. Fortunately for me, I do not... Well, actually, I don't even know what I'm doing. Again. So, I guess joke's on me. Yeah, this is just it. I'm playing the Alpha 20. And this is like an Alpha 20 update. I decided to play it to see how stable it was. So, there's going to be times if I'm going to be recording or broadcasting where I have to leave the game in general because of standing issues with it. And some of them is involving with the trader. I have to go to the trader to go buy with dukes and all that stuff. He's a little bit glitched out. And I think the weather's also slightly glitched since there seems to be fog rolling in more than often. So the weather may also be glitched with this latest unstable build version of the game, which is the Alpha 20 they released. It's really nice. It's generally good. I do like playing it. They did add some new weapons to it, and one of them is the pipe pistol, the pipe rifle. They have the AK-47, and generally for pipe-based weapons, you got the baton, the pipe machine gun, which is pretty good because you might not ever need to make an AK-47 in the game. They got the pipe shotgun, but it's basically like having the blunderbuss. So, pipe shotgun is like owning the blunderbuss. In fact, the blunderbuss was completely removed from the game, I think. Not entirely sure, but I can look it up. Yep, it's been removed entirely. However, I still think people need the option of having a blunderbuss ammo, and a general, pipe shotgun that doesn't use refined shotgun shells. And by what I mean by that doesn't use refined shotgun shells means actual shotgun shells, because this is an actual 12 gauge shotgun shell in the game. However, there is no blunderbuss ammunition. You can't make it. Even if you wanted to make it, it doesn't exist. It's not in the game files. So, removal of the blunderbuss, I'd say removing the blunderbuss was probably a negative impact on this game, considering the standardized shotgun shells are not plentiful. Go ahead and just lock that. Need to go ahead and strengthen up this. Need to armor this material up anyways. Since I need to create technically a fixed box where I can technically hide in. So this is technically a pretty good middle ground. Need to strengthen these up. I know if I don't, I'm gonna regret it later. Do 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 do. Yep. Need to get the others. And it's gonna be another busy time. Either way, I wasn't really able to upgrade all the floor either, so generally, I'm just generally doing minor upgrades before I quit the game for the day. I'm gonna upload this video in general, and yeah, I'm just gonna make it like almost like short and sweet. But yeah, it's generally gonna be a pretty much a massive challenge to get all this completed accordingly. The Alpha 20 in general is probably one of the harder particular like functions involving this game. It's probably one of the harder functions I've had to deal with this game. The amount of bad luck I've had while playing in this alpha, this pre-release alpha, was survival being one of the big parts that happened to be a massive issue for me. Was the survival. Although finding a pipe pistol probably would be like, and I'm going to tell you this because in the beginning of this game it was like really hard to survive. I couldn't really get anywhere without, you know, getting slapped around. It's just like rough. Like the game has become more rough, so the difficulty is definitely nothing to laugh about. So it's pretty rough. It adds a little bit of more of a challenge to it. However, you can run into quite a bit of bad luck while playing the game. Like I've had bad luck because I've had to deal with, you know, all of a sudden random bears appearing. You know, dealing with bears isn't a good thing in the game either. Good thing I came out here to strengthen this whole wall up, because if I didn't do that, I'd probably be getting a literal crap kicked out of me right about now. Well, looks like I have another uninvited guest. So I have to kick this thing's teeth in. Yeah. Bring your clown ass over here. I'm over here. Yeah, that's what I don't like. Try to cheap shot me right there. Gotta turn off the flashlight when we're loading. Makes it a little too obvious that you're here, because the weapon gets all angled and the light kind of just flares everywhere. It's just this thing reloads like an old school Magnum during the cowboy days. Yeah, definitely want to have the flashlight off. It's just blaring around. Kind of like, woo, we're over here. Come eat our brains. Wait, what did I say? I don't care. I strengthen up the wall anyways. Okay, that's baseline the low part of the building that isn't covered. Okay. The lower half of the building, and I'm just armoring it up. Alrighty then. Well, I guess this pretty much wraps up the general statistics. Oh, they actually really tried to plow through this wall. Just barely enough to do this. Yep. There we go. Yeah, this worked out just fine. Sort of. Feels a lot better whenever you got everything armored up accordingly. These are all solid blocks. There's nothing to hide here. Yep, it's gonna work out just fine. Alright then, well, it's nice catching up with you guys. That's basically it. Other than that, the only thing that's inside of my base right now would probably be what's down here. When I was originally scavenging this place, there was a box here and here. There's generally some items just laying around here, and the basics that you would normally find inside these little gas station bunker combos. It was a rather nice find, but, you know, in perspective, it's a little rough around the edges. Still needs minor work. Nothing too big, nothing major. But other than that, that's about it. I'm gonna install, I guess, minor upgrades. Particularly to this thing. This thing needs more iron. I think 20 is the bare minimum. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap like, I don't know, like a single upgrade on that. I'll make like one piece. I currently don't have any anvil schematics or found a single anvil anywhere, so it's gonna be a little while before I can speed up the forging in order to make the forgery work twice as fast. I did find some place to where I can grind for materials in general, so I did find a location where I can grind for some raw materials. Generally. And, yeah. This is kind of what I discovered. This is all I discovered so far, because I believe I was down here originally when I died, then I ended up over here. I think somewhere's in the middle of town, and then I died there, then it sent me over here, around here, or somewhere's around here. No, it was right around here, and then I died there too. Then somewhere's around here in the grasslands I got mauled by a bear early on in the game. And then I just wandered my way into the town, saw the gas station. I managed to find Pretty much I got lucky and found a level 4 wooden club, so I pretty much beat up everything down here. Placed down this baby, the land claim block, put down a little sleeping bag, and decided to chill here. So that was kind of like the entirety of the adventure. It would have been probably some better content than this update, but I will be trying to put out some videos throughout this week and throughout this entirety of this month. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Y'all have a great day and, have a good time.